am here to teach acupressure today. Thank you all for watching the last Qigong video that we did. It's fun to share these things and give people tools that they can use to take care of themselves. Acupressure is phenomenal because you can do it anywhere, anytime. You don't need needles, you don't really even need special training. Secret of acupressure, I'll tell you right now, and you can skip all the rest of the video, no, don't. Is if it feels good, do it. That's it. If you have a headache and rubbing your temples help, or your stomach hurts and holding it feels good, that's acupressure. There's acupuncture points all over the body, and really all you need is your hands to stimulate them. And so this is a really simple way of kind of caring for yourself and caring for your health. I'll show you a couple different things that support both immunity and digestive health and are good for reducing stress and just kind of overall well-being. So the first one is good for the memory. It's on the top of the head, and you can just take your fingers and kind of cluster them together and tap the top of your head. And this nourishes the brain. It lifts energy up to the head. It opens the crown chakra, and it also supports the low back. So pressure coming up kind of reduces the weight on the low back and helps people feel lighter. It's good for memory. The next one is from the last video. I think we did this as well. So starting on your ribs, you just cross to your hip, and this is really light pressure. All of these should feel good. You're trying to help your body feel better. So this one is just a really simple thing you can do to support your digestive system, call your nervous system. We'll do this 18 times. So just left and right. And this also, it's good for the nervous system. So anytime you cross your body like this, kind of integrates the brain, left and right hemispheres, across the body. And it's kind of soothing, really light pressure here. On the low back, this is called rub kidney. So the kidneys sit on the low back. You just make circles with your hands here. You can use whatever part of your hand feels good. If it's your knuckles or the back of your hand. Some people have shoulder issues. This is kind of hard to do. And so if it hurts your shoulders, don't do it. But with your hands here, you can kind of warm up your back. It helps with blood flow. It's a really amazing thing to do if you have low back pain. You see a lot of people walking around when their back hurts and kind of holding their back. And actually, stimulus like this, just kind of pressure and movement, creates more impetus for the muscles to fire and for the nerves to function. And it seems like about a quarter of the people I have who have chronic low back pain, this either helps or actually can get rid of it, which is pretty amazing. So just rub your low back. And this is a good thing for longevity as well. The kidney in Chinese medicine stores energy, so rubbing your low back kind of promotes longevity and health over the years. It's really just light pressure. The next point is on the forearm. If you've seen C-bands, they sell them at CVS and Walgreens. They help with motion sickness, but this point actually, it's also good for stress, anxiety. It calms the digestive system, so it can help with nausea. So most people have two tendons. It's about 2 inches up above the wrist, and it's between those two tendons. Sometimes you'll find if you press farther up the forearm, if you kind of follow those tendons up, you might find a point that actually works a little bit better for your stress. But anywhere in here, this is called pericardium 6, and just pressing on this actually can kind of help with both digestion, motion sickness, and all kinds of other things. If it feels good, do it. If you push too hard, it's right over a nerve, and if your hand starts tingling, then that's too hard. Basically any of these, if it hurts, that's too much. Don't do it. Listen to your body. The next one is between the thumb and the index finger. This is one of the better known points. Traditionally, we don't do this on people that are pregnant because you can use it at the end of pregnancy. You can use it to induce labor, which is an amazing thing, but earlier on you wouldn't. So it's between the thumb and the index finger, and you just press into this, and you'll find if you hold it, you'll feel it, and then it kind of starts to dwindle in terms of your sensitivity. But if you keep rubbing this point, you'll feel that sensitivity keep going. And this point, it's great for almost any kind of pain, but particularly for headaches. It also just kind of moves energy through the body. It opens the sinuses. Large intestine goes up to the nose, so it can help with sinus congestion and frontal headaches. The next point is from the last video. It's just below the kneecap, about a hand's width down, next to the bone of the shin. And this point helps the digestive system, it supports immunity, calms the nervous system. It's kind of a grounding point. And you can take your fingers and kind of cluster them together and press into that, or you can make a loose fist and just kind of tap on it. There's another point right next to it. There's points all over the body. So if you're pushing on these and you're like, I can't really tell where Jared's pushing, and maybe I'm pushing over here. This is gallbladder 34. This is another point. This is also good for kind of relaxing the neck and the shoulders. It can help with the digestive system too. It's good for stress. So if you're pushing on another point and it feels good, it's still acupressure. You're still helping your body. That's the biggest thing, is listen to yourself and see what feels good and use it. The last point is just above the bone of the ankle. It's about a hand width up on the inside. If you follow the bone up, it'll be kind of a tender spot for a lot of people here. And this point nourishes the tendons, which helps with flexibility. You can press on into it with your thumb. It's also a really nice point for hot flashes, sleeping issues. It calms the nervous system. All the yin meridians in the leg, so yin is the cooler aspect of energy, all the yin meridians in the leg intersect there. It's called San Yin Jiao in Chinese. And so this point is kind of a grounding point. It helps with how your body stores energy, and you can run through all of those together or pick a couple that feel good and use them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.